5 top tips for efficient working at home. So you've got to work at home because of a virus outbreak, bad weather, your office is moving to a new location or whatever. If you've not done it before, it can be a very strange experience. How on earth can you concentrate in a home environment without bosses and co-workers around you? You know, I've been working mostly at home full-time for the last 20 years or so. I'm a professional voiceover. I have my own voice booth and my own audio studio in my study at home. With fast internet, it's no problem for me. I can record directed sessions with anywhere around the globe. Here are my 5 top tips to be really efficient working at home. Oh, and please subscribe to hear further tips and click that bell icon. Tip 1. How long is your drive to the office or your commute by train or whatever? 30 minutes? 45? Look, you've just got to imagine that the doorway to your home office is that long to walk through. If you get into that mindset, you won't be tempted to constantly pop out to the kitchen or have a stroll around. If you were at work in your proper office, you wouldn't be constantly going home all the time, would you? So don't be tempted. Tip 2. The way to really knuckle down and be productive, concentrating on your work, especially when there's no beady eye of your boss looking at you or your co-workers around you, is to chunk your time. This is a very well-known and used technique. It depends what type of work you're doing, but usually it consists of 25 minutes of constant work followed by 5 minutes of other time, which could be going for a stroll in the garden if you have one, making a cup of coffee or whatever, doing an errand. There are a few books about time chunking and similar methods. Check them out or just simply follow that. 25 minutes work, then 5 minutes non-work rule, and do that throughout your day. Tip 3. Make the absolute most of the internet. Learn more general computer literacy skills if you need this yourself. This really will pay off generally in your life anyway, as we all need and are going to use technology more and more. The speed of the internet and the availability of virtual meeting software has improved dramatically over the years. So instead of driving to people's locations, replace physical meetings with phone calls or have face-to-face virtual meetings using one of a variety systems out there. Skype used to be terribly flaky, but it's very robust now. Skype's good. Don't forget you can share your screen on most of these systems. You can show photos, documents, contracts, and so on. So you don't need to meet people. Nice for the first time, but after that, do it by the internet. I use whereby.com a lot. You can have 4 people talking together at once for free, no software to download, dead easy. There are more complicated and sophisticated systems like Zoom out there as well. Tip 4. Don't be house proud. When you worked away at the office, I bet you've often left the home in a bit of a state, yeah? You got the dishwasher not emptied, the bins not taken out, the living room not tidied up, because you normally do that when you return after work, don't you? So because you're now so physically close to this mess, don't be tempted to do it during your precious work time. Designate an actual time when you are home, and then you can do all the tidying up then. And tip 5, this is the one you can use when you're in your main office environment as well, surrounded by co-workers and bosses. Just zone in on the project you're doing to be more efficient. Switch your phone off, put it somewhere else. Don't even have your email program running on your computer screen if you're concentrating on something like writing a presentation, report, proposal, whatever. Hey, you won't believe how efficient this will make you. It'll help you totally concentrate on what you're doing. And don't make the excuse that you're waiting for a very important email to come through. Look, it can't be that time dependent, can it? It can certainly wait till the end of a 25-minute time chunking section of work. And in that time, you will have got a lion's share of your concentrated work done without constantly flipping to email all the time. And then, no doubt, you will get distracted by something else. Assign yourself a lunch break as well and stick to it. Buy yourself a kitchen timer alarm if you like to remind you when the next period of work should start. Okay, look, I hope these tips are useful if you are a full-time working voiceover artist like myself. Plenty of further tips and training courses on voiceovermasterclass.com. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Back to work now.